travelers, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the background noise. You might be able to hear a bunch of people and things and stuff going on, but I'm actually sitting out on my balcony in Florence, and it's in a pretty public area, so that is why there's so much noise. But anyway, we are staying at the Hotel Duomo, and I am going to do a review of it today and also show you around my hotel room. So when you first come into the room, you notice a larger space with a king-size bed, or at least I think it's a king-size bed, with a wardrobe, 2 desks, a little cutout for a desk, and then also a regular sized desk with a TV. The bathroom is kind of just normal, with a toilet, a bidet, a shower, a sink, you know, what a regular bathroom would look like in Europe. And then there's also this beautiful balcony that has a really beautiful view of the Duomo. So obviously you can tell this room is pretty basic and a typical European look for a hotel room. And I am first off going to talk about the pros. I usually talk about the cons first because I like to get the bad stuff out of the way, but unfortunately we haven't had the best experience at this hotel, so there is 10 more cons than pros, which is very unfortunate. But let's go ahead and get started with a positive note. So first off, the biggest positive is definitely that the hotel is so close to everything. It's in a very central location. I'm literally staring at the Duomo, which is like the center of Florence, and everything is pretty much walking distance from here, which is really, really great. I also like that it's a smaller boutique hotel, so the people that work here are super kind, and I think that you get better service in these types of hotels than like the big chain hotels, if you know what I'm saying. So that's also been really, really nice. And I'm also loving this balcony. It's been so nice to come out here and eat breakfast in the morning. We just go buy little things at the grocery store to eat breakfast each morning because it ends up being cheaper. But we just come out here in the morning, and I've been really loving the balcony. So I just want to preface the cons by saying this is strictly my opinion. You guys might have stayed here before and might love it, and you guys might stay here in the future and also love it. But this is my opinion, and I'm really trying not to be negative. I'm just trying to give my opinion and tell you guys so that you are prepared if you're planning to stay at this hotel. The biggest con, which I think covers a lot of like little separate cons, is the fact that this hotel desperately needs updates. It's just like little things, honestly. Like the hair dryer is awful. It takes so much longer in the mornings to do my hair because this hair dryer is absolute rubbish. The tiles and the floor in the bedroom also needs to be updated. The bed is super hard. The plugs in the walls do not like hang on to your plugs at all. Like all my appliances and all that stuff just like falls out of the walls because they're just not strong. And I don't know, do you see what I'm saying here? By this place just needs like a major update with like little things, and those little things would really go a long way. But the space that they gave us was not utilized very well. I feel like this is also has to do with like updating stuff, but if they updated some of their furniture to not be so like big and bulky and be like of no use at all, then they would definitely get more use out of their space and be able to create a bigger space for their guests. And then third of all, the bathroom. So old. Like I said, the hairdryer sucks. The bathroom, the shower itself is unfortunate. It's so small, you're just like in a little tube, you barely have room, like there's not a lot of counter space, there's only one plug in the bathroom, and that plug is being occupied by the dryer. And honestly, as nice as the location is, it's kind of loud, and it's kind of too close to the center, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard this quote, but there is like too much of a good thing. That's kind of like what this is, where it's great that it's so close to everything, but it's also kind of annoying. So I don't know, I just like, if I would have, in hindsight, I would have probably stayed somewhere a little bit further out to kind of have a more romantic feel, quieter area, stuff like that. And then one of the biggest cons for us are the smells in this place. I know that sounds really disgusting, but every single time we turn on our AC, it smells like a big fart. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. And I also feel like some stuff is like coming out of the pipes, which I get it. This is probably an older building. I don't exactly know which year, but if I find it, I will put it somewhere around here of when this hotel was built. But like, I get it. I know things are old. I'm not stupid. But also, when we were walking in last night, so I guess that they have to get their sewage drained. I'm not sure what like the sewage situation is in this city, but apparently they have to get their sewage drained in this building, and they were doing that last night, and the sewage people dumped literal poop all over the lobby area, and it was disgusting. Like, I literally almost threw up because the smell was so gross. And like, Jamie and I kept saying last night, do you smell that, do you smell that, like, even though we were in our room. So I feel like the smell was just like permeating the air and permeating the hotel, if that makes any sense. And my last con is actually that you have to go up 4 flights to get to this hotel, which is not a big deal for Jamie and I because we're active people. We can walk, and there is an elevator for when you have your suitcases, but it does make things a little bit inconvenient because you can't just like quickly walk into your hotel. You have to walk in, wait for the elevator, walk up 4 flights of stairs, whatever you're doing, and it's just a little inconvenient. And I think it's a positive or an important note to put into here in case you are an elderly couple or have knee problems or something like that. You might have to wait a while for elevators because you probably don't want to walk up 4 flights of stairs every time, which I totally get. So just wanting to let you guys know that that probably could be a con for people if they have issues with their knees and stuff like that. So I'm so sorry to like have ripped this hotel. I think that there are certain positive things about this hotel, and if you do just decide to stay here, you might have an excellent time. So I hope you guys do have a good time here. And if you do, enjoy this beautiful view because it is absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I am going to give this hotel a 2 stars. It's rated a 3-star hotel, so really it's not like 5 stars or anything. I just didn't love this place, Jamie didn't love this place, and we would have probably stayed elsewhere if we had known. I hope you guys like this video regardless, and I hope you guys really take in my honesty and respect that. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you guys love these hotel reviews because I love doing them for you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye and happy travels!